Hello everyone, back down the allotment this morning, and this is the last bit of our sort of clearing and getting the beds ready. This will be the last morning we're doing this sort of thing because we're pretty much at the end. So what we're going to be focusing on is this area. So this area we're going to clear, and we're going to have two beds here, not raised beds, just in the ground, and they're going to be sort of like this bit here, a little path in the middle with wood chip, and then another one here. So two big beds there. As you can see, the rest of the plot is pretty much done. So we've got the polytunnel now in, we've got the raised beds this side. This side is all wood chipped because we haven't got much of the year left to grow. We're just going to leave this bit wood chipped, and then next year we're going to put some more beds in. But this year we're just going to try and suppress the weeds. So I've got a few more little bits as well to put in. I've got some sweetcorn that was in my greenhouse. I've got some mooli radish that I'm going to plant up, and I've got some other seeds here which I'm going to direct. So I've got some lettuce and things like that I'm going to put into the polytunnel, but they're just some little jobs that I'm going to do. The main job is this area here. My climbing beans are coming. Okay, so I've got two types of lettuce to sow. So I've got salad bowl mixed and Arctic King. I'm just going to sow them where they're going to crop. I'm just going to do two small rows, and then I'm going to keep doing every couple of weeks some more sowings. So I can do, let's have a look, up until the end of August, but again we've got the polytunnel, so we can probably do a bit later, and yeah, the end of August. Okay, so what I'm doing right now, I've just added some wood chip to the bottom of this bed and topped it with compost, and then I'm just putting the dwarf French beans in this bed because quite a lot of them did actually come up, so I'm just thinning them out and I'm just moving into this bed so they've got a bit more room. And then at the front here I'm going to put my mooli radish. And then at the front of this bed, I'm going to put the extra corn that I've got. That's all I'm doing. So I've got 4 left, so I'm just trying to space them out a bit. Just pop that in. So I've got some mooli radish that I started off in the greenhouse, so I'm just going to do a row of that along here. Okay, so we're about halfway through what we're doing, so I'll just give a quick update. So we've now added just all the leftover cardboard we had to this area, so that's going to be covered with wood chip, and then we're going to probably have 3 beds here. So one here, a little walkway, another one, a little walkway, and then another one, and a little walkway towards the shed. So 3 nice beds here. So we're just doing the wood chip at the moment. And then I've got this bed now here with dwarf French beans and mooli radish at the front. And I've added my corn that I had in the greenhouse at the beginning of here. Now, we might be a bit late, but we're growing, we're doing something, so that's good. French beans there. And the little no-dig bed of lettuce, which I've done here. So we've actually done quite a lot this morning, and like I say, this is the last big project now, so we've actually achieved quite a lot. Okay, last stage of the new beds that we're making. So we have put some pathways in with wood chip, cardboard and wood chip. So there's 3 beds now. 1, 2, 3. We have had to rake and dig these over a bit because there's so much plastic and things in the soil here. So although we do a lot of no dig, some areas are just, you have to get the plastic out before you can do any of that. This area was absolutely covered. I don't know why or what sort of plastic it was. It's just sort of the remnants, but a lot of it's sort of like thick blue plastic. We've got some fabric, just some really, I mean, there's a lot of plastic string that's sort of come apart, so we had to get all of that out of these areas. So next thing I'm going to do now, I'm just going to rake it over, and I'm actually going to put some seed down. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some borage seed down, just so that something's growing there, try and suppress the weeds a bit and get the roots down into the soil, just to try and break it up a bit. So I'm going to do that now. This raised bed at the end, we are going to have fruit there in the end, so I think we're just going to cover that with some manure that's been delivered. So this bed will just have some manure on it, just to break down and ready for planting next year. But these 2 beds, I'm just going to rake them and put some borage in. Just moved all the pots and look what I found. A piggy. Another pig. I'm going to put him in the tree. He can watch over us, make sure we're doing a good job. Okay, so we are finished with our last project and we've got the new beds done. So here they are. 1, 2, 3 new beds, wood chip paths, ready for next year. Now we've got the whole plot covered in wood chip. These are all our pots and bits. So it's all covered now. We've got our polytunnel ready to go. We've got the raised beds ready to go. Compost area ready to go. So we're now going to get really on top of planting now. So the polytunnel, I've got my first little area there, my little lettuce no dig bed. So I'll just be doing the same all the way around to just make the most of this year for what we can actually grow. Same with these beds, I'll just be doing these one at a time, making the most out of what we've got for the rest of the year. And then this area here, so this bit, we'll probably have 2 more raised beds here, but we'll do them in the spring. And then this will just be our seating area here in the middle. But yeah, feeling really good that we've got that last project done, and the allotment is now really taking shape. Really pleased with it. Thank you so much for watching. Please like if you like our video and subscribe if you want to see more from us, and we'll see you in the next one.